So as you all may know by now, or may not, Yamaha had some news recently. So all of you may know by now, which I'm sure, because it's trending to a degree, but Yamaha had some news. They came out with a brand new 2017 Yamaha R6, just like the one pictured here. I gotta say, I was pretty stoked when I heard about it. You know, I obviously don't ride an R6, I don't own an R6, I'm aware of that. But I wanted to kind of give my opinion, or my impression. And that's more what this is about today. So don't get me wrong, out of the box, it is a badass looking machine. And I love the whole headlight, front of the bike, the headlight, that whole it just looks like mean, like, you know, just fuck you, you know, I'm gonna eat you. And, you know, don't get me wrong, from what I know, which is limited, but from what I know, R6 and the CBR 600RR are like the two probably more popular bikes. I could be wrong, but it seems like I see more stuff about the CBR 600RR and the R6 than I see about the Gixxer 6750, whichever, or the ZX6R from Kawasaki. Either way, I feel like I see more popularity with Honda and Yamaha than I do with any other one. But yeah, this isn't a comparison video. However, on the flip side of the whole thing, you know, they come out with this nice, badass, sleek, sharp looking fucking bike. Like, it is about as close to bike porn as you can get. You know, it's just sexy as hell, I think. But then you start kind of learning about it, and they call redefine, redesign, and all that, but it really isn't. Well, it is and it isn't, because you got, you know, plastics have changed, and like the thickness of it has changed, but like the tank isn't anything new. It's from an R1. And the only other big complaint I've heard or have learned about is the gauge cluster. The gauge cluster, it's from the 2009, I believe, R1. It's like, dude, if you're gonna redesign a bike, fucking, you know, redesign it. I think the bike has always looked badass as hell for a long time. But, you know, it's like, don't advertise a redesigned bike if you're really just taking parts from a bigger bike to trickle down to the smaller bike, which I can understand, but make it look a little different at least. And the only other thing I could say is, oh, what's going on? Oh, it's a hot rod rally going on. Oh, a haunted hot rod rally. But anyways, the only other complaint per se that I have is that the engine. Yeah, how about you not run me over? Fuck. But anyways, but the other thing is, they are using the same 4-cylinder that has been used in that bike since '04. And you would think, if you're bringing a brand new, or wanting to bring a brand new generation of Super Sport, and obviously that engine is tried and true, it's bulletproof. I haven't heard or learned anything about the R6 about being shitty or anything like that. So I get it, it's a great engine. I'm not gonna sit here and say that it isn't, but you would think that if you're gonna make a new bike, if you're gonna redefine it, redesign it, and all that shit, that you would come up, or you would find a way to update the engine, put a little bit more technology into it. You know, it doesn't have to be a complete engine overhaul, but you know, like maybe tweak the valves a little bit, or change the pistons up some, or you know, just, or whatever, you know, just my cheek edge. You know, just something that kind of gives it maybe 50 more horsepower, or you know, just something. But no, they decided to go with the same. They're going with the same engine that they've had for 12 years now. I just don't get it. Like, it's a great bike, but you know, if I was wanting to get an R6 and I saw what they were coming out with versus what's already out, I would probably just save myself some money and buy something used. Buy like a 06 to 09 or 05, or you know, like that generation has been around for 10, 12 years. But there's a couple things that they have done which, you know, is great. They've given the bike traction control, and they've given the bike ABS, so now it has those options. That's great. You know, kind of gives it more MotoGP-ish, I guess. I don't know. I really don't know anything about MotoGP, but you know, it's given the more technology than I had before. And that's great. But otherwise, I think Yamaha, with the way they make it look for 2017, it looks badass. It looks sexy as fuck. I love that bike. But that is just solely my opinion. You can agree, disagree with me. I don't mind. If you disagree, great. Let me know. You know, comment down below. Tell me what you think. Tell me what your impressions. How do you feel, you know, with the whole thing? But that is going to wrap it up for this video. Just wanted to put my 2 cents, my opinion, my impression out on the bike, and kind of see what you guys think. So that will be it. I will sign off for now until my next video, which will probably be a while because it's going to rain for like the next 2 weeks probably. And hit that subscribe button if you haven't done that already. Give it a like, thumb it up if you enjoyed watching this. And as always, I will see you on my next video. Peace out, everybody.